Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and my party and I, well, at least most of them, would like to welcome you back to Pokemon Legends Arceus, where we are here upon the heights of the deer track variety, and I did a little bit of party management, which is good for us, and all things considered. We were just about ready to go speak to Mai of the Diamond Clan, who is just right over here, and this is the perfect time of day to do this. But there is one last thing I would like to do, and it's the fact that we now have an evolution on the line at the ready. Let's do it. Shinx, show me your true form. Our Shinx has evolved into Luxio, and look at the handsome boy. Oh, he is so great, and I think just for all intents and purposes, let's go ahead and give him a nickname. I don't know, but that was not to change the name of the nick, sir. All right, change names, there we go. This D-pad is weird. So, I'm not entirely sure what I would like to name most of my other ones, but this one definitely came at just like the most obvious time. So, I'm kind of glad we don't have a female Shinx anymore. This is a male Luxador. And the good thing about this is that it could also work for a female, but I like that one better than La Luxadora. So, we'll do that, and I'll set you right there. There we go. So, our two mains at the moment, I like having Abra around, but this one isn't particularly great at the moment. It is a little bit better than the other one. It's a little special tanky by being modest, but I can't check your moves from here because this game is just really weird about that. So teleport is all we know, but that is all right because everyone gets experience regardless of anything. Plus this Geodude, I'm just gonna go and have you be my meat shield, I think, for battle. So you have Mud Slap, that's not gonna help. That's all right. Let's go up here and let's speak to May herself. May, my, me, May. One of those. How's it going, ma'am? Oh, so even your professor decided, excuse me? Oh, please do the mouth, damn it. Damn, she's got some good vision. It's like, what'd I miss? Oh, as a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? Yeah, see, you have a camera. How ancient are these times? Anyways, just go stick that back in your pocket, ruin the lens a little more. Why not? But this is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancients blessed by almighty Sinnoh. Alright, nerd. Yes! I love Kricketune, and that's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. It's just so good. Oh my god, I like, ugh. Alright, so it's time to drive that interloper from this sacred place. Our Pokemon are ready for battle. This is only a level 12 Kricketune, so it really isn't that bad, and if you bothered even raising the other ones, you could easily outrank this. Just nothing. So they're not only big, they may know moves that others of their kind do not. And that is the rub of it all, my friends. It is awful, some of the shenanigans you'll get into, because you're like, wait, why does that steel dragon type Pokemon know this outrageous move that it has no reason knowing? I remember there was an alpha that had like a hydro pump, and I was like, you are like a rock steel type. What in the world? So, Pokemon whose eyes glow red are called alpha Pokemon. They're larger and may know moves that are rare for their species. Plus, they're also much more difficult to catch. So you can still sneak up on them every now and then, but this is one of those ones where you really can't do it. So let's face off against the Alpha Kricketune. Oh, excuse me? Okay, maybe I'll just get a little closer then. Here we go. I will never get tired of that. All right, Kricketune. Have at ye, my friend. I think this one originated in Season 4, right? Or rather Gen 4, so action speed, blah, blah, blah. All right. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Alpha Pokemon generally will use strong and other types of course it has Absorb. Why wouldn't it? I'm sorry, Geodude. That was my bad. Well, good thing it was not Kazu. Let's go with El Luxador. And this will probably help, especially with Ice Beam. There we go. I was hoping that would have outsped it, but now Kricketune is going to be a little bit slower. So we also learned Thunder Fang, so that might also be good to keep on hand. I'm thinking, let's go with Thunder Fang, actually. Getting it paralyzed might be good. We don't have to worry too much about catching it at the moment, but I think if I can, I will. So we'll go with this, and we'll try Thunder Shock, and then we'll start chucking balls. Ooh, interesting. All right, it's tackling. That's not bad. Okay. Oh, I should mention I picked up some black tumblestones, so we'll be able to start throwing heavy balls, but don't use them in battle. You have to use them on the field for them to have their effectiveness. Man, those are loud battles. All right, Kricketune. Nope. About what I expected. It's secondary cry. All right, false swipe. Yeah, we'll throw another one. I was really hoping for that shock there. If I still had my Beautifly, I could have probably stunned it, but then I would have gotten wrecked with Beautifly instead of Geodude. Nope. All right. So it's also a good idea to try to, Jesus, man. Here, you know what? Let's actually do this. Let's Agile style Thunder Shock. Get him a little bit weaker while not using as much power and do that. Please. It's okay if Luxray just, or Luxray, El Luxador, there we go. Damn it. If he faints, because we'll just get revived at the end, but yeah, I had a train of thought, but I completely forgot it. Yeah, so, oh yeah, so the research task, it really doesn't matter. We'll be fine catching or defeating, because it's an alpha Pokemon. But I would like to catch it. Oh, good God, you're gonna, yeah, all right. I'm sorry, Alexador, you were supposed to have a grand entrance. All right. I wonder if Abra can tank this. I don't know if it's gonna be using special moves or what, but we'll see. Okay, evenly matched. Try this one more time. Come on, this Kricketune, I caught on my first try the first time I played this, so it's really not that bad. Thank you. I just had to give it a disappointing, stern look right to its face. So unfortunately, they don't get to reap the rewards of having been there because they fainted. Man, that fight took all night. Are you okay? Someone best in alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. Let me guess, he had on a green cap and some beautiful white spandex pants. All right, well, yeah. Thank you. She's been healing me a lot. Uh-oh. Wait, what is this? It's the Great Weirdeer, which I hate saying the name of. Oh. No, it's Dumbledore. What does he come here to say? Have we been cursed? Or, uh-oh. Look at that face. He reminds me of the president from Pikmin 2. Just like those bulldog cheeks. Uh-oh. He blinked first. He's not worthy. Your fault. Your fault. No, actually, this one likes us. Because he's an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanse of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A worthy one, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Yes, truly outrageous stuff. Yeah, it's like the ride Pokemon of Alola, which apparently was a thing back then. Okay, Akari. It's nice of you to join us. Captain Silene sent me. She said to get your butt back home. Yeah, so we'd be able to set up base camp once we finish this off. Which honestly seems like a terrible idea if this is such a sacred holy ground, you know? Yeah. Is it fine? Can we do that here? Yeah. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that is basically the spread of humanism out on full display. All right, so she'll give us a proper reward, but I think one of the biggest rewards is the ability to start messing around with mystery gifts and things like that, which if you do before a certain time, you'll be able to get some pretty cool stuff early on, so you have to stop fearing the Pokemon who wish to wring our necks out and get to know them better. So of course, all in the name of completing the Pokedex. All hail the Dex. All hail the Dex. Oh boy. But with that, just a couple of no good youngins just setting up a little bit of a camp here. Just fine and all, but thank you. So he'll call it the Heights Camp. Hooray. Don't worry, Lin-Manuel Miranda had nothing to do with this. Okay, so we can go straight to here from our base camp, and it will definitely help in getting even further along in the region. Oh, back to the Wallflower already? Oh my god, they are literally just going to force us back out. Okay, well that's fine. I haven't done any checks, and I will try not to do any checks off screen. So that's why I kind of started where I did. But we got 20 or more in one report. That at least gets us a bit of a money strike, and also a money strike. I read the word, so I said it. But yeah, it's a good little bonus. And we have lots of money, so that's good. I was hoping to look around a little bit at least, but we updated and completed all of these so far. Silcoon, I can imagine, will just go ahead and take care of more of those guys soon. Like I mentioned, just having a Wurmple in your party and upgrading it to Silcoon or Cascoon or whatever, that will probably be the easiest way to do things. So it's just been documented, but yeah, watch it use slash, give it food. We'll have to get the other gender of it, and yeah, for the most part, not bad. And so you can see, any of the tasks that have the arrows on them will give you extra points towards your research level. So there's only 2 check marks. Yeah, we're at level 3, so I guess that doesn't make sense because we just fought it, but whatever, you know what I mean. Yeah, this won't be too bad. Scatterbangs are something we'll learn about later too, so that's not too terribly bad, but thank you. Will we actually? Oh, I think we will level up. I hope. There we go. That would have been embarrassing if not. Nice. So when we meet up with Silene again, she'll be able to give us a recipe for a new type of ball. I can't remember if it's the Great Ball or the Feather Ball, I think is what it's called. Not a fan of them, but Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well. It's like you guys are just wiping me clean. That sounded really wrong in my head, and yet I still said it. Okay. Have you all heard the grave news? The frenzied cleaver from the rumors. It ended up mauling some of the Galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. That's dark. All right. Yeah. Ah, this is the cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, which we saw in a brief cutscene that they didn't bring up ever again. So he's been behaving erratically, as most people do. You're so insensitive as to mention this conversation with Kari right there. But yeah, he's just gonna say, these wild animals are dangerous. Yeah, Cleaver's so mighty, even alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Well, with frenzied Pokemon, we actually have an entirely different battle system for those, and we'll get into that a little later. It's a little terrible though, and I don't like those encounters, but you'll see what I mean by it later. For now, we eat, we clean, and then we sleep. And then that is all. The next day. Ah, good morning. I guess I have my own personal alarm clock. Jesus. All right. Time for some sumo practice, I suppose. Good stuff. Okay. Well, here's our item box that I was telling you about. I already took the liberty of putting some stuff in so that we can make room for others. And usually what I do like keeping on hand will be either my orange berries or some other type that will usually just end up picking up, my Pokeballs, and a couple revives and potions. So, whoops, did not mean to do that. Also, I picked up an iron chunk, which is going to be helpful for later. So we'll go and organize our storage and just kind of have that nice and good, as well as that. So if we take a look at our grit dust, I think I did talk about the effort levels and being able to just sort of play around with those. So I'm going to give another one to Kazu just because we could definitely use it. This is not the greatest one that we've had. I think I'll also put this into special attack just because we'll be using a lot more of those. And then there we have it. So yeah, I think I will keep this party as is for the time being. Let's get out of here. Do a couple more missions. I think keeping these videos in the mid-20s to 30-minute range, hopefully that's okay with you guys. This is a long game, and I do want to make sure you guys get the most out of it without getting the most out of it. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? A sham. Holy smokes, I should not have recorded tonight. it's Irida. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Snow as a ruler of time. Don't worry, just keep walking. It's another feud between religions and their perspective on space and time. Are you suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui space? Oh my goodness. Why is that so loud in my headphones? And these sound effects are so outrageous. I kind of love them. All right. Well, meanwhile, this Wurmple's just enjoying the show. Oh, sorry. Beautifred. So off to Kamado's office. Just forewarning, I have a feeling the rest of this episode is going to be text. So if you want to leave here, feel more than welcome to. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who's going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. And she seems very irate at that. But they begrudgingly coexist at the moment. Things used to be less peaceful, but now it's kind of like a Cold War situation, so we should save this conversation for after you report to him. Okay, so long as I can run and do some other things, that'd be lovely. So, let's see, do you have anything for us, Choi? Okay, so we can actually purchase things here, not anything much different, but let's see if we can't purchase some black tumblestones from you, my friend. Let's see. Nope, not quite yet. I guess it just depends on our progress in the game. But heavy balls. It is too heavy to fly high or far, but highly effective if you manage to hit an unsuspecting Pokemon. And luckily for us, this is generally how I play this game, is by sneaking up behind enemies and getting back strikes. That is my preferred method of going through this. So I think we're about ready to get a new type of ball. So if I could just stick with great balls when we start getting those, that'll be fine. But those will require some other things. So let's go and run down here because I think one of the Buizel's I had caught was definitely a big boy Buizel. And I don't know if there are going to be any other missions here, but it probably wouldn't hurt to just go ahead and yeah, check out some of the sites back here. Probably nothing great. All right, sir. Listen, you said you wanted to see a big Buizel. Well, let me tell you something. I got a bigger Buizel. Let's see. I don't know if it was this one, but this doesn't seem like a very good one. So there you go. You can take it. Good gravy. Oh, another one. Okay. Maybe I should have checked. All right. I can do that with pause, right? If I wasn't recording. Uh-oh, that was not pause. Was it? Oh, all pastures. I guess I can't check from here. Yes, I can. Just kidding. 2.6. Oh no, don't tell me. What is too big for you? What is not big enough? I am so confused. All right, I just need to like get a clean slate. Don't tell me. Not my Buizel. Okay, thank God. God, those things are heavy, man. Okay, I'll come back to them later. Yeah, I did not realize it was going to be that hard to find one. At least this early. All right, that's fine. So amongst other things, there are some like people who hang out in houses, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to know about that, but yeah, let's go do this request because I can do that, and I can also do this, which I believe is finding a bunch of Bidoofs around the village. So you do get some like busy work where just things are just really annoying. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the side quests in this, but I will try to do my best to remain relatively optimistic about it. Hello, sir. Listen here, kid. I saw the darndest thing. I was scouring the heartwood for crops you could grow in the field when I saw it. This Pokemon called Cherim changed its appearance before my very eyes. Uh-oh. So Cherim's petals closed right up, so it looked nothing like a little flower bud. I was tripping balls, man. Was it the evolution, the miracle of it? Yeah. The change very well could have been something different. So, to bloom or not to bloom? We have yet to see a Cherim, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And I think that's not until the next area even. So, yeah, bit of a spoiler, I suppose. But I think, just looking at the time, I am not entirely sure that I really want to dedicate too much of it towards, you know, conversation and then getting sucked into that. So I think we'll save that for next time, because so far all of the episodes I've recorded have been today, and I really want to make sure this project is not absolutely terrible before going through the editing process. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I don't know why I'm saying my goodbyes right now. We're still going to do this. Jeez. All right, if a Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll fling an Oranberry, then run while it's distracted. This poor fool's mother named him Andra. Andra? And Andra? Anyways, he was headed out to the Fieldlands to go gather Tumblestones, but he hasn't gotten as many Oranberries as he'd like. Yes, these are great. So I will go ahead and give them to you. Sure. 5 Oranberries. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So why in the hell did I just say that? For missions where you have to bring them specific items like Oranberries, or eventually there's going to be someone inside the Galaxy Hall that's going to want supplies, and also flickering shadows. Lovely. Thought I suffered through enough of this in Ghost of Tsushima. You actually have to have them in your satchel, so keep that in mind when going forward. Here, I have some berries. Enjoy. I know you will. There, handed over 5 of them. Whoops. Yes, I meant to say happy to help because you saw everything just go crazy there. All right, good luck on those Tumblestones, I guess. And thank you for the revives. Nice, hopefully I will never have to use them. And before we end things off, another kind of depressing aspect about this is the fact that you can go to your pastures and even out when you're in the field and select a ton of these Pokemon to release at once. Now, it sounds kind of sad, and it is, but for the most part, what you can do is, actually, how do I select all of them? Can I even do them from here? It's Y, right? Multi-select. You actually will end up, uh-oh, that's not what I meant. How do I do select, move, select? Oh, maybe I can't do it from this screen. Well, anyways, the more of them that you release at once, the better rewards you'll get. They'll be nice and give you like grit and gravel that'll increase your IVs and stuff. So off screen, I will be sending off a bunch of extras, and I'm going to try to keep this all as organized as possible, keeping the ones I want and getting rid of the ones that I'm not a big fan of. So it's an unfortunate state of affairs, but it must be done, and it will be in service of making our Pokemon stronger. So I guess maybe one day I'll handle that. We'll see what the backlog brings, all right? But take care, everybody, and join me next time as we go on to a multitude of just exposition dumps. I'm not looking forward to it. You shouldn't be either, but we will explore more of the Obsidian farmlands and have a lot of fun with that. And by farm, I mean field. Take care, and I hope I have not absolutely wrecked my voice with the 20 hours of things I recorded today. See you guys next time.